Hey y'all, Mr. Bruiser here with a draw and tell story. This one is a story of some fishing buddies I'm going to share with you. You'll have these handouts in the folder that goes along with the presentation, but I wanted you to join me for a story. We're going to talk about the story of Mr. Tim. Now, Mr. Tim is a grumpy old man with a big nose and droopy eyes. What he loves more than anything else in the whole wide world is to go fishing, and he goes fishing with his best good friend, who is a fly fisherman. They like to go fishing in the creeks and the lakes and the swamps that are nearby. Well, one day, Mr. Tim is late to meet with his friend. He trips over a root, he hits his head, and oh my gosh, he sees stars. Not only does he see stars, but he starts to cry. Big tough Mr. Tim. And as he cries, the tears run all the way down his face. But he realizes something. He realizes he can't just sit there and cry because he'll miss out on all the good fishing. So I need your help with this part. He decides he has to shake it off. So his cheeks puff out. He exhales, he shakes it off. He's going to go find his best good friend. Now, in the swamp, there are a couple places they like to fish most of all. One of them is a pond. It's kind of got some scum on it, though, because it is a swamp. Another one over by the creek, though, is a better fishing hole near a lake. And sure enough, when he gets over to the lake, that is when Mr. Tim finds his friend, the fly fisherman himself, Mr. Bill Frog. And Mr. Bill Frog, ever since he was young, ever since he hatched from an egg to a tadpole, pollywog to a full-grown frog, he was fascinated with fishing. He would collect various types of flies and bait for his buddy, and they would go fishing. So did you see the twist when it flipped? All right, there's a lot more to this story than just beginning, middle, and end, and a flip, that twist. Think about this story as a science teacher. What science did I embed in this story? All right, think about that for a minute, and then we'll share those ideas, okay? There should be plenty that we can tie into our standards. All right, thank you all. Remember, the story is Fishing Buddies. There will be a link to slides that will list a lot of these standards and how you can make those connections either as an anticipatory set or as a review or other ways you can tie this in with your teaching. Thanks.